In this video, I'm going to introduce you to a drill that I use to teach Vadi's guard system, and I'm going to talk a bit about the features of the system and how they show some important features of Vadi's guards. Essentially, this is a sequence I developed that goes through all of Vadi's guards in a structured and easy to remember order. You'll see the sequence 3 times, first from the front, then from either side, which will allow you to see the guards from lots of different angles, including the one that is presented in the book. In the bottom right hand corner, I show the name of the guard in English, which I find easier for most students than presenting it in Italian. The nature of the sequence is that it first goes through all the guards on one side of the body before switching over to the other. We go down from a high guard through all the guards on that side of the body and with that leg forward until we get to the bottom. We change legs, keeping the sword on the same side. Then we go all the way up to a high guard on that side of the body and swap sides before repeating the same sequence for the guards on the other side. That's all for the basic mechanics of the sequence, but there's a few things you need to bear in mind to understand why it's important. The actual order doesn't appear anywhere in Vadi's book, but I developed it based upon obviously the images of the guards and some of the principles that he describes earlier on in his text. One of Vadi's principles behind his guard system is that every guard is either on one side or the other. This allows the sword to be, as in Vadi's term, a great shield, defending us from a particular opening or strike from our opponent. This is one reason why the sequence goes through all the guards on one side at a time. The other principle is that Vadi constantly recommends that we make as short actions or short tempo as possible. This is to prevent an opponent from getting an opportunity to strike us as a result of our motion being overly large. Each guard within the sequence makes a relatively small motion to move to the next guard, one which would be very difficult for an opponent to exploit, which is why this is good for both learning the guard system as a whole and for practicing this important principle that underpins much of Vadi's system. Hopefully you found this video useful and you too will use this sequence to learn Vadi's guards and to practice moving between them. Thanks for watching and follow me for more videos on Vadi's system.